Number 12, David Jansen. Number 18, Jalen Geffers. Number 25, Grayson Kassib. Number 35, Jack Burton. Number 50, Corbin Stone Binding. Number 54, Alan Lopez. And number 59, Lucas Hernandez. And now the starters for your Hayden High School Varsity Tigers. Number 5, Xander Martinez. Number 6, Rodney DeJesus. Number 14, Jared Davis. Number 21, Israel Perez. Number 22, Noah Weber. Number 33, Zach Large. Number 54, Quinn Jackal. And number 88, Jameson Engelhart. Do the national anthem?
We can. After the captain.
Now, Captain, we can have you join our officials in the center of the field for the coin toss.
All right, guys, so captains are headed out to the center of the field. We got Wesley Schmall, Noah Weber, and Justin Preston headed out to meet the Mustangs from West Grand. All right, so while they're shaking hands and stuff, I'm going to flip over to this just to make sure that's working. It is not, so I got to figure that out. I think, if I remember right, I had to start it while the phone was plugged in. All right, so
Looks like the Mustangs have won the flip. They have deferred to the second half, and the Tigers will be receiving the kickoff to start the game.
all right, so Tigers will get the ball to start things here. And for all 7 of the fans, thank you for showing up.
At this time, we'd ask you to please rise. Luke Hatch is joining us in honoring our great nations while playing the national anthem.
It might take a sec. Sorry, I forgot I had to do that. Tell him, give me just a sec. That's not it. Oh. Okay, here we go. All right, guys. So here we go. JV football. Should be a good one. West Grand, Hayden. I know they're pretty good friends on the wrestling mat. Unless they're wrestling each other, obviously. But also pretty good friends off just between schools. They have a pretty good rivalry. But they're all great kids. So if you guys are waiting to get to the field or you're on your way here, we could use one more guy helping out with the chains when you get here. Just go find the big guy in the orange shirt running the chains and tell him you'll help out. Okay, so Hayden will get the ball to start the game. Let me get my chat up. You're welcome, Claudel. I just saw your comments here. But yeah, hopefully you guys are just getting off work or trying to get here as soon as you can to watch this live. But either way, I'll have it live streamed so everybody can watch. Let's see. I got number 6 kicking off for the Mustangs. That's Hugo Gonzalez. And Noah's going to catch it on the run. He's going to cut left, get to about the 40-yard line, somewhere around the 38. Okay, Tigers will take over on offense here. Let's see what we can do with it. So Rodney DeJesus is going to be your quarterback this afternoon. They're in that bone formation. Davis and Noah Weber in the back with him. And they're going to snap it. Gives it to Davis. Davis cuts up the middle. He's going to make 1-2 miss, and he's going to get 7 yards on that play. Ball's at the 45. This is a nice little trap, and he cut back after he got to the hole. It was kind of closed, so he cut back across the field, and the tackle on that side got a good block for him to go through. So same formation here in the bone. And we're going to call a false start on Jared, I believe. He went just a little bit early.
So you can do it, you can just hit ball on him.
Nope, it was number 33 on the false start. That is Zach Large.
Ball start with the Tigers. That was about 5 yards. Second and 8.
Second and 8 here. Yeah, I think it's not. Well, I guess it is pretty noticeable, but when Rodney's calling for the ball, both running backs in the backfield are kind of leaning forward as they're waiting for that ball to get snapped. That's who I thought it was initially. Noah's going to get the ball left side now. He's got a good block up front. Ooh, good tackle there. Number 30, I believe, for Xander Gore for the Mustangs. Gets some cloth.
3-yard gain off the left side. It'll be 3rd and 5.
I think it's going to be, yeah, 3rd and a long 5 here.
It's a good time to practice. Yeah. Yeah. And that the thing is so what I gotta watch myself doing. It's like, so if they get the first down.
So we got twins right. Xander's on the end of the line here. Noah Weber in the backfield. And he's going to look to pass, and then Rodney's going to scamper. He's going to get enough for that first down, and Tigers will get a fresh set here right at midfield. Good vision there from Rodney to take off and go. And get that first down. Needed 5.5, and he's going to get 6 on it. Guys, a reminder, we are on YouTube as well, so I'll try to show you guys both comments from Facebook and YouTube. Noah's going to get through the hole here, and way to keep that thing tight. He's going to get 5 yards on that. So 2nd and 5 here for the Tigers. going to have Xander split out at the top of your screen, Davis at tight end on this end of the line, Noah Weber in the backfield with DeJesus, and he's going to hand off left side. Good block there from Jamison Englehart in the backfield. I was wondering if he saw that he had his jersey, but he had inside position, so it wasn't holding, and then he ended up flopping him back over himself. So good run there from Noah. 31-yard line is where the ball sits. 1st and 10 for the Tigers.
First and 10 Tigers.
All right, so Xander wide to the bottom of your screen there. Noah in the backfield again with Rodney. And Rodney's going to fake the handoff, and he's going to just try to follow Noah up the lane, but he's just going to get maybe 1 yard on that.
Quarterback keeper for 1 yard. By Jesus, taken down by Justice. 2nd and 9.
Second and 9 here for the Tigers. 6 minutes left to go in the first quarter. And under center now. The ball's on the ground. Rodney's going to fall on it. And it's going to be 3rd and long now.
Jesus recovers the fumble.
I would imagine we're going to get into a passing situation here.
For the Tigers.
Which I'd like to see some of that, bring some more wide receivers out. Now we got 2 to the right. So Twins right, Israel Perez is your tight end on the left side of your screen. He's going to split out. So 3 wide outs. Noah's in the backfield. He's kind of shading to the left side. And he's going to heave it. Nope, he's going to get sacked back here by number 59, Lucas Hernandez. And it's going to bring up a long 4th down. I would imagine we'll see a punt here.
Hernandez for a 9-yard loss will be 4th and 20. 4th and more than 20.
Yeah. 4th and prayer.
4th and he can't count.
Here we go. So we're going to line up. Noah looks like he's a little further back for the punt here. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. And he's going to do that rugby-style punt. Oh, he dropped the ball. Did he drop the ball or just tripped? Just tripped there. So we're going to lose another yard. It's going to be 1st down, West Grand at the 44-yard line.
Also has a yard on that fake punt. Jumper on the outs will be 1st and 10 for the Mustangs on the 44.
So this has become very popular in the college, at the college level, and some at the NFL too, where when they go to punt, they kind of veer off to the side, and if they see a hole, they're going to go. If they don't, they're going to kick it. And I think he thought he saw something on that other side of the field, but tripped on the way to get there. And jet sweep, Jamison Englehart's going to get him down the backfield for a loss. It's going to be 2nd and 13 here.
Jamison Temple for a loss by Jamison Englehart. 2nd and 13 for the Mustangs.
So we need to. I know. So here they are in the shotgun. They're going to give number 35, swallowed in the backfield. Who is that? Jamison Englehart again with the tackle.
And number 35, Jack Burton.
And that was Jack Burton on the carry there. So it's 3rd and long. 3rd and 16, 15.
Watch Big Trouble in Little China.
So a little confusion on the offensive line here. And they're going to give on the sweep. DN loss contained, but Israel Perez is going to get him out of bounds at the 43-yard line. And we're going to have a flag on the other side of the field, so it's got to be illegal formation or illegal motion, maybe? Illegal formation. It's a 5-yard penalty. We're going to decline that. We want him to punt it. Okay. I was like, why are we taking that? And good job keeping your spot down here on the official on the bottom on our sideline here. We had this happen a couple weeks ago where nobody kept their spot. The down box had already moved, so they just kind of put the ball wherever they wanted to. And it really made me mad. So they're in a pump formation here. They have too many men off the line of scrimmage, though. So that should have been an illegal formation as well. Poison, poison, poison. So defense holds. Good job there. Am I crazy? Or you need 3 people off the line of scrimmage, right? An 8-man. I'm pretty sure I'm right, but they definitely had 4 off that time. I don't know if they were looking at the punter that far back and weren't counting him, but they had 4 off the line of scrimmage. Okay, so we are under center again, single back formation, double tight end. And Noah's going to get the ball up the middle. He's got some room to run. He's got blockers. And he's going to get up to the 50-yard line, a gain of almost 20 on that. It was right at 20 yards. Good head down running from Noah Weber. At the 48-yard line. And now we got some fans showing up. And Noah's up the middle again. Number 6 is going to tackle him. 6 yards, 7 yards maybe on the carry. Number 6 is Hugo Gonzalez. Yes, Mike, this is a JV game. I mean, we should be on ESPN tonight, but we're not. But, yeah, we all just started at 5 o'clock, so it's kind of a hard time for people getting off work to get here on time. But if you want to get on the speakers and sing us the Hank Williams style, "Oh, you're ready for some football," I would love it. Xander's going to get the jet sweep here. He's going to get the first down and a little more. Good running there from Xander Martinez. Pretty shifty. I like that jet sweep there. Look good. And now I would like to see that motion. Not give it to him, but we want to see that motion a lot, just so we're making that DN on the other side stay at home. And we want him to get fooled and suck down. Once he starts sucking down, then we run that jet sweep. Noah's through. Gonna get the stiff arm. He's got Davis out to block for him, but he's gonna go to the house. Noah Weber, 6 points for the Tigers. And let's see, get a little instant replay action going. And Noah's off to the house. So there you go. Back for the 2-point try. We're in the bone here. Let's see. They're going to give to Davis. Caught the snap, and he's going to lose the ball. No good on the try. So I don't know if he actually ever had it. He caught it on his way forward, meaning we got to figure out how the snap. He's calling for the snap, and we're kind of moving forward before the snap gets there. So Yeah, thanks, Georgie. I thought it was pretty fancy. It's never done it that way before, so my phone's actually on the lock screen, and I can't see what the video is, so it's not putting up the double layer of the ticker down there. But we have instant replays back. You guys, I know it's the big cell phone war in the world, Samsung versus Apple. Samsung is better at some things, but they're not good at other things. The only thing they're better at, in my opinion, you have more freedom, but Apple is just so much safer. And where I'm going with this is Apple are crooks, okay? They do software updates so your old stuff doesn't work anymore. That's why I haven't been able to do replays, because they took the Lightning to HDMI cords away, so they just don't work anymore. So finally, I got it figured out last week, and that's why we're back to doing replays. And good return here from number 32 for the Mustangs. Rodney DeJesus is going to bring him down right by the sideline. Drake Bastillos.
Taken down by Jesus. First and 10 Mustangs on their own 42.
Yeah, that's. I know it was a little off topic, but Apple's been sued multiple times for doing this to people and like slowing down their old phones. Actually, in Europe, they got in trouble they were the only ones that didn't have the same cell phone charger. And that's why they have USB-Cs now, so they can sell their phones over there again. But, little fun fact there, I guess. I just went young Sheldon on you a little bit, but here we go. Twins right for the Mustangs in the shotgun. Single back with him. Bastillos is going to run to the right. Noah Weber's going to tackle him and say, hey, there's a little payback for that wrestling match last year.
And around the right end for no gain, tackled by Noah Weber. 2nd and 10 Mustangs.
And 2nd and 10. Let's see if the Tigers can hold him to another 3 and out here. Wide out to either side. And he's off the line, so they're in a good formation now. 3 in the backfield. He's looking to throw. Oh, that was right in the hands. And it kind of went through and bounced off his chest.
Pass by Jamie Jeffers, incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 10 for the Mustangs.
All right, here we go. We're going 4-man front, single linebacker there in the shotgun. We had a false start there. I was going to say, you got to blow that dead. That's not a, it's a dead ball foul. So 3rd and 15 coming up for the Mustangs. The end on the far side is the one who was guilty of the foul. And on set, he's going to go up the middle, trying to get some yards, but finally brought down by Zach Large. So 4th and long here. Tigers have not, well, I don't want to jinx them if I say it, but I kind of started, so I have to say it now. They have not given up a yard yet. Yeah, you don't count kick returns. And that's the end of the first quarter, you guys. Okay.
For our 5th quarter barbecue. Carrying on the homecoming festivities, Macho Volleyball in the main gym tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Powder Puff football right here on this field on Wednesday night at 7 o'clock. We have our homecoming parade leaving the school at 2:30 on Thursday afternoon. Hopefully we'll see everyone lining the streets there. And then we have our volleyball games on Friday for homecoming, starting at 4 o'clock. And our football game at 7, both against Plateau Valley. Hope to see you there.
All right, guys, so hopefully you guys could hear that. He was going over all the homecoming festivities this week. Tomorrow night is Macho Volleyball. I will not be able to make it, unfortunately. Hopefully, I believe we have someone that's going to stream it, but I will be out here on the football field for the Pee Wee Championship game against the Steelers from Craig. So that's going to go out right around the 40-yard line. Let's see where he chops it. Oh, he gave him quite a few yards extra.
Hayden takes over the possession at their own 37, 1st and 10.
Okay, let's see if we can put another one in the end zone here, headed right to left now. And Quinn Jackal comes up to grab the ball. He is your center tonight. DeJesus in the backfield with Weber. Twins to the left. We're going to have motion, and there's the sweep. We're going to give it to Israel. Israel, oh, he had a lane, and he cut. But good defense there. Number 6 is going to get the tackle. Hugo Gonzalez, he's kind of been everywhere for the Mustangs.
2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 8 for the Tigers.
DeJesus is going to come over and get the play. In the bone formation now. And got a lead blocker out front. Xander's going to have some room, and he's going to get to the sideline. And he'll have a first down. In the Mustang territory. And they'll spot the ball right around the 44. And in the shotgun again. And Noah Weber kind of took that handoff high. Good thing he held on to that. That kind of hit him in the shoulders there. And it's very hard to take a high handoff like that up in your shoulder and get it down to where it's protected when you're going up the middle. So that was a good job there from Noah. And Noah up the middle. He's going to get through a couple. And we're going to have enough for a first down.
No, Weber up the middle for a 12-yard gain. The 1st and 10 Tigers on the Mustangs 33.
So first down. Here we go. I'd like to see him punch one in here. I think we play varsity against West Grand on Halloween night. I was way off with my dates when I was telling you last Friday night. So Xander's going to split out at the top of your screen. Double tight end here for the Tigers. And he's got a man. Davis wide open. Can he get it to him? And he does. Davis catches it, pushes him down. And there's going to be a touchdown for the Tigers.
3-yard touchdown pass from DeJesus to Jeff Davis. Touchdown Tigers.
And there we go. Another 6 points. Let's see if we can punch this in and make it a 14-point lead. Going back to the bone here. And we're going to give to Noah. Noah's outside. He bounces to the corner. Can he get to the edge? And he does. And Noah Weber's going to be in for 6. Thanks for putting that pylon back up. In for 2, not 6. Sorry. Thank you, Tim.
7:28 left to go in the second quarter. Hometown Tigers 14 and West Springs 0.
All right, guys. So if you heard me say thank you, Tim. Tim Frentress and Hayden, I just forgot your last name. Morrison, dang it. Hayden Morrison and Tim Frentress up here running the clock. And Eric Owen is announcing for us, our superintendent. Always fun to have these guys up in the booth and help me out a little bit when I say the wrong thing. I love it. Actually, the best part is they spot pretty well. So they'll tell me who got that tackle when I'm trying to run the camera and do all this other stuff. So it's a good feng shui up here, I guess, would be what we're... I learned it from that movie, Super Troopers. Noah's kicking here. And it's going to get through. It's going to be a touchback. I'd let it go if I was them, and they do. So in high school, if the ball breaks the plane of the end zone, it's a touchback, no matter what. You cannot pick, even if you catch it in the end zone, it's a touchback. But that's a good end-over-end kick there for Noah Weber.
First and 10. Mustangs on their own 20.
And you guys, if you get the other team to start at the 20-yard line in high school football, that is huge because a lot of the big plays that happen at the high school level are on kickoffs. So if you can put it in the end zone and just set them at the 20, I would say the average starting position is probably the 35 for high school football. So getting them at the 20 is a huge deal. We're going to go double wide. Drake Bastillos gets mowed down by Zach Large. Oh, it's 35 on the carry. Jack Burton. Sorry.
Jack Burton on the left, tackled by Jared Davis and Zach Large. Second and 10 for the Mustangs. Jack Burton.
So Tigers, that's the first yard they gave up today. 2nd and 9. Half a yard, 9.5. So they're going to spin it here. Throws over the middle. 12's going to get it. Oh, big hit there. Davis smacked him after he caught it, but number 12 is going to get a good gain. David Jansen. Let's see if I can get that on the replay here. If we got time.
First and 10 Mustangs.
If they start coming up to the line, I'm going to go back to it. They're still going. Wham! Big hit. Okay, here we go. I missed Noah's last touchdown. I didn't get the... Or it was Jarrett's touchdown I missed the replay on. Davis and Large in again on the tackle. 2nd and 9. Let me gonna get some of these comments back up.
1 yard gain, tackles in by Davis and Large. 2nd and 9 Mustangs.
All right. Okay. Mustang's kind of taking their time. Umpire's got his hand in the air. So that's 10 seconds. Once he starts chopping, looks like he just quit worrying about it. And up and over, number 12, it's over his head. He had a man open there on the out route.
Pass incomplete by Geffers. 3rd and 9 Mustangs.
And he was right at this. That's good field knowledge there from the wide receiver. Just ball was a little too high and a little too far out in front of him. But, I mean, he was right past the sticks, and that's exactly where you want your receivers to run. And 3rd and 9. Let's see if we can get a stop here. Get the ball back. And they're going to come out 2 wideouts, tight end on this side, shotgun, jet sweep motion, not going to throw it. He's going to throw it over the top. Oh, he had 25, Grayson Kasib, but just a little too far. 4th and 9. Let's see, I was going to say, don't send him back quite yet. But I'd like to see us get some penetration on this punt here. Like, I don't know if you tell him to try to jump that snap count. Usually on punts, they're not very tricky on it. But you can't touch the center. That's the big rule that the Broncos have learned in the last couple weeks. I guess every team really. Oh, they did, and they went false start, so they were trying to get us to block it. Trying to get us to go on the hard count. But it's going to be a false start. Stelios is going to let us all know they're backing up 5. And now,
False start on Mustangs, 25-yard penalty. 4th and 14.
I think you still got to wait, because now that the coach might just tell him to run it again, and they know. And that's the kid that ran on late that false started. I'm going to zoom out. Nope, they went on set that time. Ooh, Rodney got his hands up. Noah's going to catch it. And he's going to make 1 miss, make 2 miss, 3 miss. And he's still going. Oh, block in the back from Rodney's going to end it. And Noah's going to go to the house, but we're coming back. And I don't think we need that block. It was kind of in the middle of the play. He's going to reach out and extend both hands. Let's see if I can find it on the replay here when it comes up. So right there, you just saw it, and you see the flag come out right after. And it's going to be 10 yards from the spot of the foul. And that's, I mean, we're in a JV game. Rodney's having a pretty good game. You want to make something happen. And everybody's just kind of, you're trying to get a good block. And sometimes you get a little carried away and you push somebody in the back. Happens all the time. At least it was just a push. It wasn't like a Warren Sapp hitting somebody in the back and ending their career, you know. Just a little push. But you can't do it. Here we go. In the bone. And fakes. No, he's going to give up the middle. Noah's going to get 2 or 3 on that. And if I'm coach right now, I'm telling Jarrett in the backfield to quit leaning. It's going to get called eventually. He's been getting away with it. Yeah. Pick your beanbag up. All right, here we go. So Tigers up 14-0. And they are in that shotgun formation with 2 backs. And they're going to give to Jarrett on the counter. Jarrett's got some room. He's going to get through 2 or 3. Oh, finally drugged down by number 59, Lucas Hernandez. Good run, though. Right up, like, kind of bellied that on the counter.
Jarrett Davis for a 17-yard gain. 1st and 10 Tigers. On the Mustangs, 30-yard line.
Okay, here we go. In that 2-back set out of the shotgun, kind of the pistol, I guess, since the backs are behind him. Fake the give. Noah's got a big hole. Oh, his own player got in his way. Jarrett was in the way. I don't know if he slowed him down or not. He might have took a jab step.
No
He'd got through his block already and didn't have anybody else to block up there, and I think he was like, now what? Good running, Noah. 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Xander's out wide to the right side of your screen. And going to give to Noah. And Noah's tackled in the backfield. Good penetration there, number 59, Lucas Hernandez.
Weber tackled in the backfield for a loss of 3 by 59, Hernandez.
I want to see Rodney throw it again here. I want to see him hit Izzy on that tight end drag. But, I mean, our bread and butter's running that ball. And Noah's going to shift outside. Big tackle, number 59 again, Lucas Gonzalez. Sorry, guys, I might have missed that on the camera. And he's just been stopping a lot.
3rd and 9 for the Tigers.
3rd and 9. Let's see if we can punch one in here. Wide receiver out to the right. And we're going to toss it to Noah on the far side. He's got some room. Oh, drugged down by his jersey there up in the chest area. And we're going to have a timeout, Hayden. So it's going to be 4th and 2 here. Let's see if the Tigers can get it. I think I'd put Rodney right under center and just give him the goose. Go right on the silent count. Just go.
Kickoff for football. Those will be free to our community. We want to pack the stands with as many people in black and orange as we can get here cheering on our Tigers. So homecoming game on Friday night. Put it in your calendar.
All right, guys. So out of the timeout here, it's pretty much anything inside the 40-yard line for us is 4-down territory. But I'm going to keep saying it every year, and I know it might make the coaches mad, but I don't think kicking an extra point was that hard. We did it in middle school, you know? I would love to see us try to kick it again. We did it a couple years ago. Saban Hager put one in for us, an extra point. Davis up the middle. It's going to get blown up. It's very close to the yard to gain. And first down is called. So 59 is just kind of a giant in the middle. Looks like he's dealing with his chin strap keeps coming off. Which is very frustrating when you're out there on the football field because, like, they could penalize you for it if your chin strap's not buckled. They don't very often, but they can. Jet sweep to Xander. He's got Noah out front blocking. Xander's going to make one miss, and he is in for the touchdown. Xander Martinez. Yeah. They are playing Plateau Valley for homecoming, Mike. And I know it's not like we don't get to pick which game or which team we play that day, but it seems like we always play the toughest team in the league for our homecoming every year. I don't think Plateau's lost this year.
No, they did. Kremling
Did Kremling beat him? Okay. Oh, yeah, it was the lightning delay. And Rodney's going to scamper up through. Good for 2 points. But, yeah, like, it'd be great if we could play Lake County or Sargent for homecoming, you know? Yeah. I know Moffat County got to play, I don't remember who they got to play for homecoming, but they destroyed them. And that's the only game that they won this year. And it's nice when you get to win your homecoming game, you know? I mean, I'm not saying we're not going to win. Don't take that the wrong way. It's just going to be a very tough game. Both teams are competing really well. And are we playing plateau and volleyball too?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. Yes, it usually is a good game, Mike.
Who did we play last year for
I don't remember who we played last year for homecoming.
On call tonight because I covered for Emily.
All right, here we go. Noah's kicking off again. 22-0 is the score, and he's going to dribble one up the middle. Caught off the chest on the second hop there, and Noah's going to body slam him there. Give him a little water boy action.
Kick by Weber, fielded by number 28, Henry Kevin. Return to the 36. First and 10 Mustangs.
All right. Okay, so they got two wideouts, one to either side, tight end to the bottom of your screen. They're going to run the reverse to him, and he's got some space. He's might be tough to bring down. They're going to push him out of bounds. I want to say that was Noah. I see Noah Davis over there to get the tackle. Zach Large, I think, is the one that took him out of bounds. So clock, he's wanting to run. I don't know why. He was out of bounds. And we're going to have a false start here. So the center didn't snap the ball there.
They get first and 15 from their own 42.
And the ref said false start everybody but the center. So yeah, that was should be dead ball. I mean, it was a dead ball. Oh, he does want it to run. So up the middle, big hit. Davis and DeJesus on the tag. DeJesus got there first on Drake Bastillos.
And to number 32, Rick Castillo's tackled by
We're going to have a timeout.
Jesus and Davis. With a timeout, West End.
So 36 seconds left in the first half. Tigers lead 22-0. And we'll just take a quick moment to recognize some of our sponsors. The Timber Axe Lounge and Steamboat. The Portland Sea Dogs. That's the AA affiliation of the Red Sox. Steamboat Fun and Games. Alicia Doolin with Coldwell Banker Distinctive Properties. Studio V Performing Arts Studio. The Hayden Heritage Museum. Murray's Mobile Mechanics Service, and the Salazar family, and the Howard Perez family. And that's it for now. So if you guys want your name on that list, go to our website, click the three bars up top, go down to sponsorship, and you can pick from different levels, or you can just help out with a donation. So they got away with a false start there too, so I don't feel so bad. And good defense from Israel. And he's going to knock that one down. He did have his hands on him, but I think he was turning around when it happened, and he was actually in the better position there. Let's see if we can catch it on the replay. Not missing anything in the game yet. And up, and good defense there. Israel Perez. So 30 seconds left in the half. It's 3rd and long here. I mean, unless you got a 15-yard play that you're confident in, I think you, well, no, the Tigers would call a timeout if you ran it. So you got to take some risks here. Drake Bastillos to the sideline. Zach Large with another big hit. And we're going to have a timeout called. West Grand is going to talk about it. So if they line up in a punt here, we're thinking fake right away. I wouldn't even send Noah back there if they line up to punt. Just let them punt it. We'll deal with it in the second half. Yeah. No, we got the ball first. So, yeah, Kremling will get the ball coming out of halftime. So. Okay, you guys, here we go. So, I mean, I'm probably playing some prevent defense here because he's going to heave that ball as far as he can. And, yep, it's up in the air, and it's going to be down. Tigers are going to get a shot at a Hail Mary here.
Pass ball is incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. 1st and 10 Tigers at the Mustang 45.
So Tigers defense looking pretty tough today. I've seen a lot of good things. That the first drive, it was all Jamison Engelhardt on defense. He stopped almost every play. Then it's been Jarrett and Noah, and Rodney's been in there a bunch of tackles. Good pass defenses from Israel Perez at cornerback. Noah's been getting some good hits too. Zach Large is the one that's impressing me today. He's flying around making hits. And, reverse goes to Israel. Kind of blown up there. One of the linemen came through the middle.
35
And
and 6.
we're going to call a timeout with 4 seconds left. So we got one play. I tell Wes to put his helmet on and go kick it here. No, that's a long kick for a high school. If you don't play soccer, you're not making that kick. I can promise you that. Especially with the, well, and we don't practice it, so it's not something you can just do. But one thing that is, I think you're going to start seeing in the next, maybe this year at the NFL level, they're going to start changing the way they kick field goals. I think they have to. We're having blocked field goals every game, and it never used to happen. So you can't back them up very much because then the edge rushers have a better shot at it. If you scooch them up, then your middle guys are going to have a better shot at it. So I don't know what they're going to plan to do. Are we doing a double pass here? No. Xander's going to get hit in the back. No, he gets through. Oh, and then drug down. So it's going to be the end of the half.
For a loss of 3, that will end the first half with the Hayden Tigers 22, West Grand Mustang 0.
All right, guys, so that is the end of the half. I'm going to take a little break. I'll put our sponsorship reel on, and we'll be back in just a little bit. All right, you guys, we are back. And we're going to play some football again. And I see some helmets on, some helmets off. Just trying to decide who's coming in and who's... We only had 2 subs on the sideline tonight. All right, guys, so it will be West Grand's ball for sure. All right, Victor, thanks for joining us. Rodney's been having a pretty good game.
Just a reminder before we get to our second half kickoff that we will be celebrating our 5th quarter mark following the game until 8 o'clock. FFA will be providing food tonight. We hope that everyone can join us for our 5th quarter barbecue after the game.
All right, let's do this. Tiger football. And like I said, you guys, I will be up here tomorrow night for the Doak Walker Championship game. I believe it's at 6:30 maybe? 6:30 is when the game starts. So, and then what time's Macho Volleyball? 7 o'clock. So I might catch the tail end of Macho Volleyball, but we should have somebody up there to stream Macho tomorrow night. The Steelers. Yep. Okay. See, our youth Hayden team's always been doing pretty good the last, probably 10 years they've been in that championship game. Or didn't make it on a weird tiebreaker rule they have. And it's up. Good kick from Noah. Drake Bastillos is going to catch it. And big hit. Oh, but he doesn't wrap up. Tried to grab the ball, I believe, and just kind of spun him out. I think Rodney's going to end up getting the tackle there.
Looks like 1st and 10 for the Mustangs.
And that's what Jared just said. I thought Zach had him. I tried to get the ball. Drake's a big kid. Freshman this year. And that's no good on the pass.
Denver falls incomplete. 2nd and 10 for the Mustangs.
All right, here we go. Now the sun is going to play a factor on defense here. And they're going to throw. Outside number 12 is going to catch that little stop route. And he's going to get a generous spot there at 4 yards.
Pass completed to number 12.
That's David Jansen.
Brought down by the majority of the Tigers. The 3rd and 6 for the Mustangs.
And it's going to be 3rd and 6 here for the Mustangs. And there's a false start. I was going to say, you can't pick your hand up. Gonzalez is going to get charged with that one, or Hernandez, not Gonzalez.
The false start by the Mustangs to move back 5 yards. Making it 3rd and 11.
Sounded like we're going to run the blitz here. Let's see if he can get home. And he's going to get through. Oh, he's going to hit the quarterback a little late. Good thing he didn't hit him that hard, but it's going to be 4th and 3. Good stop there.
Pass completed to Jansen.
Good pass, though, over the top with the pressure.
And yeah, be 4th and 3.
And
Tackled by Perez.
I would imagine they're going to go here. I think they got to go.
And Weber on that last play.
They need to get some points on the board if they want to climb back into this game. You guys, were at the point where camera angles are going to start getting a little tricky as far as the shadows. So if it starts too dark, then just let me know. Oh, good deflection. Israel Perez going to get the Tigers the ball on that turnover on downs.
Away by Israel Perez. That's a turnover on downs. First down for the Tigers on the Mustangs 45.
.807 left in the third quarter. Rodney's going to come out with the play. Play clock has started, which is that's another thing that we're going to have this year in basketball. We have a shot clock for the first time. That'll be interesting, especially for our clock operators in here.
Except for I won't be operating that.
Yeah, oh yeah, you'll be coaching. Oh, we got a false start. Yep. They probably got Jarrett finally on that side. 88, Jameson.
Ball start on the Tigers. I'm moving back 5. Maybe first 15 from the 50.
You guys, when I used to officiate varsity football, that was the hardest thing in the world for me to do, was to tell you what number it was that false started or had the penalty. I just couldn't remember it, and I'm usually like an elephant. I can remember everything. But I like that he's, oh, Noah's going to get through untouched. Oh, flag in the backfield, and it looked like it was right in the center.
50-yard run for Noah. We're at the middle, but we got a penalty flag on the field.
So the flag's right there. So that looks, it was either came from the umpire or the ref. Again, Jameson gets nailed with it. So it's 10 yards from the spot, which is the line of scrimmage. Or no, it was about 5 yards up, so we'll lose 5, 1st and 20 here. But judging from that last play, you don't need to change your playbook at all because Noah took that one to the house. Nobody even got a finger on him. Good blocking. I mean, obviously we had a great block with the hold, but... And here we go. Same play. Nope, Rodney's going to pull it. He's going up the middle. Man, running hard. Rodney DeJesus is going to get it 3 yards away from that first down. So at the 39 is where they have it marked. So second and 4.
16-yard carry. Second and 4 for the Tigers.
I know, that's the second one called back for Noah. But he's still running hard.
When it's 20 yards, it just kind of makes up its own thing. Now that I know what to do, it's like not that big a deal. But
And Rodney in the shotgun, double tight end. Xander's your wide receiver to the top of your screen. And we're looking to pass here. Davis open in the flat. And he's got room. He's got blockers. Can he get through? He's going to drop the ball. Davis, come on. But he'll track him down. Noah's going to track him down and try to steal the ball back. And it's going to be West Grand ball. First down West Grand at the 33-yard line. Tried to get a little too cute with it there, I think, with the stiff arm and let go of that ball. I don't even think he got touched yet. I think it just slipped out of his hand. I'll make him run laps when we get home. So West Grand will take over. And reverse goes to Bastillos, and he's going to get drugged down. Was that Davis? The Colts guy? Yeah. That's exactly what happened there. Had a touchdown, too.
And they lost the game by.
And they did lose the game. Yeah, we were talking about the Colts. The craziest catch you'll see all year. Like, I don't even think he knew he was catching the ball, and he caught it. And tried to get his hands out to stretch for it, and it fell out. Motion, number 12. He's going to throw now. Big pass over the top. Good defense there from Weber. They're going to call him for PI. He's got every right to that ball. He didn't touch him. I don't believe in that call there. Let's see. I got it on the replay here. Let's watch. So ball's up. Noah's looking right at the ball. Well, I guess his head wasn't quite turned around. And I don't know if he got Israel or Noah on that. So I think that's the most yards West Grand's got this game on that play right there. As bees are starting to swarm me here. Bam, got him. And around the outside, Davis, and who got him first there? Jamison Englehart.
Number 32, Bustillos, tackled by Englehart and Davis for a loss of 1. It'll be 2nd and 11.
But I did kill that bee, so I'm pretty excited about that. Okay, here we go. Let's make up for it here. Get that ball back. And ball's on the ground. And good throw to the side. Number 25. Ooh, that looked like it might have hurt. He's going to have a first down there, I believe. Number 25 on the reception, Grayson Kasib.
Pass completed to Kasib.
And I believe that's their first down. Is that their first?
13-yard gain will be 1st and 10 Mustangs.
No, they just got a first down on the penalty. Okay, so they are in the shotgun again. And he's coming up to the line. Throwing again. Nobody home.
Pass by Giffords falls incomplete. 2nd and 10 Mustangs.
And it's 2nd and 10. And they're passing again. And it's another good reception. Oh, ball's out. No, man, he blew him dead, but the ball, he had not stopped yet. We get hosed on another one there. Davis punched that ball right out. And I get that call. I do. I don't like it, but I get it. You're there to protect the players, and you see him coming in like he did and hit him. You're trying to avoid that contact so nobody gets a concussion. But we would have got the ball there. Okay, so they're going to go in the shotgun again. I think they've been throwing it. Like, that's where they're having the best luck. So, and if anything, that was more pass interference than the other one, for sure. But good defense there from Xander. I like it. That he had to come back to that ball, so that contact's pretty much null there. But the hardest part for people that always, anytime there's a play, you're at a sports bar or something, if there's a pass play, somebody always says pass interference on every play. And you got to remember the offensive player and the defensive player have equal rights to that football. And yeah, stuffed up the middle. It's going to be Tiger ball. Zach Large and Jamison Englehart.
For a loss by Englehart. That's a turnover on downs. Making it first down Tigers. On their own 30.
Let's see.
Yard line.
See if we can get some of that replay action. Nope, they're coming to the line. Sorry, guys. Okay, let's do this. 1st and 10 in the bone. And we're going to give to Weber. He's going to make one miss. He's got a lead blocker if he can get up there. Don't hit him hard, Jarrett. Good. Okay. And Noah's going to take that one to the house. No laundry on the field this time.
No Weber for a 63-yard touchdown run for the Tigers.
So let's see. Here's the replay. Big block there. Noah gets through. I don't think he was going to get there. Noah's going to take it to the house. Good job, Noah. And here we go. In the bone again, we're going to give to Davis on the trap. He's going to run right up the middle. 2 points.
Run up the middle for a 2-point conversion. It is good. Making the score with 3:59 left in the third quarter. Hey, Tigers 30. Mustangs 0.
All right, so here we go. Tigers kicking off. 30-0 is the score. If they can hang 10 more up, we can get that clock running. I would like to see a little bit of offense from West Grand. I mean, obviously I want our Tigers to whoop up on them, but I'd like to see them get started a little bit. You know, try to get something going. Their passing game is starting to open, and because it looks like our ears are just pinned back and we're going for that run. And it kind of caught us on the last couple, on that last drive a couple times. And I think now that we're kind of backing off, waiting for that pass, that run game might open up a little bit for the Mustangs. So we just got to stay at home and do our jobs. And Noah kicks off again. It's a good one. It's going to go over the head of Drake Bastillos. He's going to pick it up. And, oh, he's got a room here. And tackled by Xander Martinez. Good way to bring him down. I think Drake's probably got 60 pounds on Xander.
Taking down by number 5, Xander Martinez. It'll be 1st and 10. Mustangs ball on their own 41-yard line.
And let's see what they come out in. They're probably coming out in that shotgun again. And, yep, wide receiver to either side. One in the backfield with him. And he's throwing again across the middle. 24's got it, and he's got room over there. Noah's going to push him out of bounds at the 38 or 42-yard line.
Pass completed.
Oh, they got him at the 41.
Making it first down Mustangs on the 41-yard line.
Let's go, Tiger!
Okay, so we're going back to that four-man front. Try to get some pressure. Ball, oh, off his chest. Gave him the ball. Might have been best case scenario there.
Pass ball is incomplete, making it 2nd and 10 Mustangs on the Tigers' 41.
Here we go. Shotgun again. He's going to have a tight end on the right side. One in the backfield with him. Blitz fake. He's going to throw it to the flats again. Israel's going to get to him and drag him down. Maybe a 2-3 yard carry there, or gain on the reception. And that is David Jansen on the reception. And let's see if we can get a stop here. It's 4-down territory for sure, I would think. So you don't have to get all of it here if you're West Grand. If you can get half of it and then get the half on the next play, you're in good shape. But they're going to throw again. And the Brown bomb to number 6. Good catch. Back shoulder there. And he's going to have a first down at the 10-yard line. Well, probably the 12 by the time they get it back to the middle of the field. Or the 8, I mean. 9-yard line. So, West Grand threatening here. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. I know. And swing pass to the outside. Quinn Jackal's going to get him. And they're saying he caught. Okay. I feel like that was either a fumble or he didn't catch it. I mean, obviously it's out of bounds either way. It's still West Grand ball. But it went backwards. Good tackle there by Quinn Jackal. They are fairly big compared to the Tigers. We're pretty small, Misty. And handoff on the reverse. He's going to be in. No. Pushed out of bounds at the 2-yard line. So it's going to be 3rd and goal here. Yeah, the 3-yard line. It's just behind the try line. Try to zoom in a little bit, you guys. See if they go back to that pass. Now would be the time to run with those short little slants that they were doing all the way down the field. Actually, I got to zoom out to get that other receiver. Ball's on the ground, and we're going to get a break there. And that's going to bring the ball back to the 8-yard line, 7 or 8-yard line. 8-yard line.
Takes the ball to the 8-yard line, before the goal from the 8 for the Mustangs.
So next down will be one. They either score or it's the Tigers' ball, meaning the clock is going to stop after this play. And they're throwing. He throws it across the middle, and it's a touchdown for number 6 for West Grand. Hugo Gonzalez on the touchdown. So 30-6, Tigers still in the lead. And they're going to go for 2 here. And they're going to give up the middle. Noah's going to stick him with Xander Martinez and Jarrett Davis. Noah's going to stand him up first, though.
Stopped. 2-point conversion attempt is no good. With 2:02 left in the 3rd quarter, Hayden Tigers 30, West Grand Mustangs 6.
All right. So 30-6, Tigers are going to get the ball here. Weber back to receive for the Tigers. I know there's not much going on the camera now, but that's where they're going to kick off from. All right, here we go. Number 6 set to kick for the Mustangs, Hugo Gonzalez. Oh, they need one more. Here he comes. And where's the whistle? There's the whistle. And he's going to dribble one down the middle. Noah's got to come up and get that. That's a live ball. He's going to pick it up, and ooh, he almost got smoked there. Good thing he put his head down and missed that tackle. First down Tigers, right at the 30-yard line. And we're going to go wide receiver to the top, under center, 2 tight ends. Noah in the single back here. And we're going to pitch it to the outside. And he's going to make 2 miss. Oh, big hit there. Noah's going to get clobbered. Tried to get just a little bit more in the comeback hit. Yeah, that was, we would call that a snot bubble. He got hit pretty hard there. That's probably a little payback because Noah likes to hit pretty hard, so. I think Zach's had the hardest hit today, though. I think Zach Large. That one I tried to get the replay of real quick. So we're going 3 wideouts. And he's going to draw. Oh, had the horse collar there. We let go of it, so it's not a foul. And they blow it dead just so he doesn't get creamed like on the last play. So yeah, you are, that horse collar rule, you guys, you are allowed to grab that area. You just cannot pull them down. If you're behind them, don't grab it. But if you're in front of them, if you grab that area inside the shoulder pads there, as long as you don't pull them down by it or pull them backwards by it, it's not a foul. But even if you grab their nameplate, not inside the shoulder pads, they're still going to call that foul. Israel Perez on the leak there. He's got some room. I was going to say, maybe think about the sideline. Those guys are a lot bigger. And he's going to get a first down. Good job, Izzy. And that's the end of the third quarter, you guys.
That brings us to the end of the third quarter.
And that was a crazy play. That was, I believe that play was all in on Israel Perez there because I didn't see anybody else downfield. Both running backs stayed in to block, and he just leaked out the right side. So.
And he can go right from that. 7 o'clock macho volleyball in the main gym. That should be entertaining. We have powerful football out here on Wednesday night, 7 o'clock on the football field. Our homecoming parade starts at 2:30, leaves the school at 2:30. Please help us line the streets as we cheer on our Tigers. Small district parade. You'll see everybody walking there, preschool through 12th grade. And then on Friday, starting at 4 o'clock with our C Squad, we have our homecoming volleyball against Plateau Valley. And at 7 o'clock right here in the lights, homecoming football against Plateau Valley. Those games are free of charge, folks in the community. Let's pack the stands, pack the gym. Let's cheer on our Tigers this Friday to a homecoming victory.
All right, you guys, 1st and 10 here inside Mustang territory. And we're going to have twins left, Israel and Xander, in the shotgun. And we're going to throw it to Israel. Oh, the hospital ball. Whew. And that's a big one, you guys.
Pass over the head of Israel Perez on the 2nd and 10 for the Tigers.
Yeah. And it's hard to play as a defender nowadays, too. Like, if you hit him too hard, you're getting a flag no matter what. It doesn't matter if you hit him in the head, somebody's going to throw a flag on it at the high school level if you cream that guy. I don't like it, but I understand why. When they came out with that targeting rule in like 2004, 2005, at the high school level, if there was a big hit, the first couple years they threw a targeting flag no matter what. Then the refs got together and talked about it, and it really sucked at that point because it was a 2-game suspension if you got called for a targeting foul per chassa. So I just, I know everybody wants to see the scores and everything, but the way these rules are being made now is more for a high-scoring game. They want the offense to score more points, just like hockey, when they took out the 2-line passes, and it's more of a fast-paced game, and that's what they're looking for. That's what the crowd enjoys more. So that's why I believe these rules are all coming into place. And people are getting concussions and stuff too, but that's you're playing the game. There's the risk that's going to happen. And he's going to get close to the first down yard marker. Noah Weber on the carry. And back to the hits thing, I totally get it at the high school level. I totally get it. But at the NFL level, I don't care. I don't know those people. I want to see the hits. And obviously I don't want to see anybody like crippled but you're getting paid lots of money. Like, you can take a hit. Look at Wes Welker. Brain dead, maybe. But he scored a lot of touchdowns for the Patriots going across the middle. And he did his job. Here we go. Under center, which has been kind of a slow exchange for us. And Rodney's got the naked boot. And he's going to get quite a ways down the field. Pretty hard tackle there from number 6, Gonzalez. Hopefully he's okay. Limping a little bit. So it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line. We can get a first down. But my guess is we're going to have, I don't think we're going to get that close for a first down. I think we're either going to get into the end zone, or the way these kids have been running today. And we're in the bone again. We're going to give, no, he's going to fake. Big, good penetration there. He's going to get by Jackal. What was that number? 70, 78? 76. 76. Johnny Lopez on the tackle. Are they? How about the Jets?
Jets are up. Or no, Jets are down.
Do they have points?
10-0.
Dang it. Brees Hall, biggest bust. Well, I guess he plays for the Jets, so you can't really shame him that much, but he needs to start scoring me points on my fantasy team. It's really bugging me. And there you go. Go get up there, Noah. Ooh, he's going to get a couple, 5 yards maybe on that carry.
About a 5-yard gain from Weber. They get 3rd and 5.
Yeah. My only saving grace on my team this year is I have Puka Nakua. That's a cheat code. And here we go. Single back. And we're going to have a false start. Timeout. Tigers. So Frentress didn't like something. But yeah, you guys, it's been a pretty good year so far, football-wise. Everybody's been having fun, getting to fly around the field a little bit. And then homecoming week upon us. It's always a fun week for everybody. And we get to do the Pee Wee Championship game tomorrow night during homecoming week, which is awesome for the youth team. You know, they get to come out and play under the lights. The game should start right about now tomorrow night. And I got some intros ready for them, and we'll treat it kind of like a varsity game but I won't be biased towards our Tigers tomorrow because it's Doak Walker football. The kids want to go back and watch the film. I don't want them just to hear me cheering for the Tigers. So I want to make it special for both teams. They both made it to the championship game. So, and Noah Weber up the middle, and he's just gonna scooch in. Kind of skipped in the last couple steps, and we're gonna get the touchdown.
Resulting in a Hayden touchdown.
So that's going to make it, is that the score, 36? 36-6? Okay. No, I didn't know if it changed or not yet. But that's our first score of the second half. So Mustangs tightening up a little bit on the defensive end. We're going to go joker look here, 4 wideouts. And he's going to spin it. Is that Israel? No, it's Xander Martinez. Good move to make one miss and get in for 2. And it's 38-6 now. And we'll kick off. This is going to be a tough one for the return man. If he gets it high enough, that sun's going to play some tricks. And Tigers set to kick off. Noah set up by the tee. They hand him the ball. And let's see, I got Bastillos and Gonzalez back for the Mustangs. And we're going to kick it short, and it's out of bounds. West Grand will get it right where it went out of bounds. So they'll probably get it at the 45 if that's where he's saying, that's where he threw his flag. It looked like he threw it more up in the air. I don't know where yet, though. Sometimes it would be at the 35, but most of the time they'll take it where it went out of bounds. I don't remember. 5 yards from where the ball went out, so it's going to be 48. So he gave her the old side foot there. And here we go. In the shotgun, he's going to throw. He's got a ball, and that's on the money. Sorry, I missed that. Can we catch him? Ball's on the ground. He did what Davis did. He went out of bounds. About the same spot, too. So he dropped the ball and it went out of bounds. Or did he step out of bounds? I think the ball went out of bounds.
Yeah, I think Xander trying to get it and then out of bounds.
So run the clock.
First and goal on the Hayden Tigers 10-yard line.
He said out of bounds, so
Yeah,
I don't.
he definitely gave me the one.
All right, 2 wide receivers again. And run up the middle to Drake Bastillos. Davis is going to drag him down, or at least stand him up. And a gain of 2 or 3 on that play.
And Bastillos for a 4-yard gain to be second and goal on the 6.
Kid throws a pretty nice little ball. Yeah.
And they're going to come out in that same look again. Haven't changed that very much today. I think if you send the house here. Ooh. Yep. He had 3 receivers that were all open on that play, and he went over the middle. And luckily, we were a little behind and didn't hit him, but that was a hospital ball as well. And here, when I was talking about those penalties, about the defenseless receiver and stuff earlier, like in that situation, if that guy gets creamed going across the middle like that, I want to see, like, the defender's just doing his job. You threw the ball right at him. So, like, if you're going to penalize anybody, penalize the offense. Don't run that play up the middle. And Bastillos gets through, and he's going to get the touchdown. Good running there from Drake. And they'll go for 2 here. Yeah, I mean, well, I'll just leave it alone. I'm very passionate about the defenseless receiver and the targeting calls, and I get it. Don't lead with the top of your head. Yeah, kick a kid out for that.
Jets got 3 points. It's halftime.
I need 6, Tim. I need 6 points. All right, here we go. 2-point try, no good on that side, and he overthrows his receiver, as it looked like we kind of sent cover 0 there.
With 4:31 remaining in the fourth quarter. Hayden Tigers 38.
But I'd like to see his house another one here before the end of the game.
No, we're just gonna go 5. We're just gonna
Anybody draft Jackson Dart?
No.
touchdown and then it's gonna be get another pick 6 and then
All right, so Tigers set to receive. Noah Weber in at the back, waiting the kickoff. We got 3 up men. Davis, Martinez, and Israel. And they're saying, hey, you guys need to come out and kick right now. And I think we put our hands team up. I mean, I don't think they're going to have enough time to get 3 scores here. But I would definitely have that second row ready for an onside kick. And we are not moving up at all. And he's going to dribble this one. Nope. Call a fair catch there. Oh, no, he's going to catch it and go. Xander scoots out the back. Good running. And go down. Blow the whistle. Holy cow, we're going to let the German suplex happen there. When we blew it dead here before we got a fumble.
Fielded by number 5, Xander Martinez. Return to the 40-yard line. First and 10 for the Tigers.
And here we go. Let's see if the Tigers can put another one in here to extend their lead. Yep, we're going to go Joker look. No. Twins to the bottom of your screen, single up top, Noah in the backfield with Rodney. And Rodney's going to have a little bit of time to throw. He's got Davis. Davis is going to catch it, not step out of bounds. Hold on to that ball. And he's going to get there, and they're going to blow it dead for the first down. No flags on the field. All right, here we go. First down, big play there. Nice pass from Xander, or from DeJesus.
That's actually a good job of catching it, keeping his feet in bounds.
And here we go. Pistol formation. Well, no, it's more shotgun.
I don't even know what those mean.
And jet sweep fake. Rodney's going to go right up the middle, called draw the whole time. And he's going to get 4 yards on that. 21-yard line. Rodney's going to kind of saunter over to the sideline and get the play.
I don't even know what that means.
I brought my thesaurus tonight, you guys. Which is my favorite Sports Center commercial ever, where they popped Scott, or what's his name, John Anderson, for performance enhancers, and that his thesaurus. It was great. They used to have good shows. And jet sweep to Davis. Davis is going to go around the left side. He's got room. Look at the speed. And he's going to go into the end zone untouched. Great blocks on the other side of the field. That's the first time we've really got to see that speed this year. Let's see if we can... Oh, it's paused. Dang it. Don't have the replay handy. Now, we saw it live. On YouTube, you can go back. Oh, it's because my phone's about to die, so it won't let me do it anymore. It's not a charger, Eddie.
You said your. Oh.
So, in the single back here, play clock's running down. They're going to fake to Noah. Rodney's going to go right back up the middle, but nothing there. I feel like we had routes going that didn't happen, or that was a bootleg again, and the defensive end stayed at home there. So we'll kick it off at least one more time. And I'm going to leave everything set up for the Pee Wee football game tomorrow night. So, Okay, here we go. Noah's going to kick it off again. Let's see if we can get that ball back again. I mean, it's the right thing to do if we get the ball back to take a knee on it and end the game. But I believe they have their timeouts. So if you take a knee and they call a timeout, then you score. Good kick there from Noah. Stay in bounds. It's going to roll. He touched it, and he got it out of bounds. So that's a catch-22 there for that return man there, because you either let it roll and go out of bounds, or it takes a bad roll and comes back in bounds, and then you're behind the play. So, it's about a touchback there. So Nobody really hurt on that play. Okay, here we go. I'm going to try to zoom in a little bit, but I know they're going to be passing, so.
That was supposed to hit your ears, Mr. Owen.
And hands in the face. We're going to have a pick. Oh, Izzy had his hands on it. Good defense. Kind of played center there, just like basketball. You're boxing him out. And again, he has every right to that ball. He had the better position. If that kid wanted to catch it, he was going to have to Randy Moss over the top or interfere with Israel catching that ball. And the pass. And Israel's there again. Oh, he almost had it. Number 12 hit him in the hands. Just couldn't quite squeeze it. That's a tough one. I think he would have been to the house if he caught that. Yep. Well, Noah was coming down the middle. Noah's pretty quick. He probably might have caught him. Yep. I like to sense we got to get some pressure. Well, I guess we are getting it. He's just throwing that ball so fast. Outside, good move there from the wide out, but it's going to be 4th down. Davis on the tackle. And the Mustangs, like I said, I'm glad I got to see their offense start picking up. They're running some plays. They're just, most of the time, they're shooting themselves in the foot. They'll run some good bubble screens, a little couple ins or outs, and then a penalty. And he's throwing it to the side. Oh, and that's unfortunate. Tried the swing pass. It wasn't going to get the first down. Davis had it covered. And that's a situation where he was probably glad he dropped that ball. Because if he caught it, he was going to get the smoke. I do. But, you know, it's not 40 points, so I don't know where you draw the line. I know the game's over here if it's me. Like I'm kneeling on it. I'm calling it good. And they're in the shotgun. We did a weird knee from a shotgun last year. But play clock's about to expire. And nope, we're going to throw. And he's got Xander. And Xander caught it. Oh, knocked loose. They're going to call that no. That's good defense. And that didn't run the clock. I mean, you're probably fine here with that much time. They're not going to be able to come back. So you can run your offense a little bit. It's just. So we had. Do we call PI? PI on us.
He called it illegal formation.
Oh, did he? Okay, so here's the big thing, you guys. Eventually, we have to play West Grand at the varsity level. And if we try to run the score up now, if we get in a situation on the varsity game where they have a big lead, they're going to do the same thing to us. So, I mean, you got to think about it. I know you don't, and you don't want to get anybody hurt. That's the big thing. That's why you take a knee to end the game so nobody gets hurt on either side of the ball. But we're going to throw it again. He's got Davis. He's going to catch it. And Davis is going to stay in bounds, and he gets drugged down at the 5-yard line. And that'll stop the clock for... Stop the clock for the first down. It's going to be 1st and goal from the 5. So we're going to spread it on here. 45-12. Trying to get that 40-point lead here is our goal, I would imagine. And we are in the trips. Nope. And he's not going to get there. He's going to stretch for it. You got to be careful with that, Rodney. If you are facing the goal line, yes, you can stretch. But don't try to reach back with it. But Rodney's had a pretty good game today. Had a couple good passes. Noah was running the ball pretty hard in the first half. Looks like we've kind of backed off that in the second half of the game. And trying to spread the offense out a little bit more. And I think he's going to get the ball right here. Yep, there's the toss sweep, and he's going to go in untouched. And that will make it 50 to 12 with 15 seconds left on the clock. So Weber gets another 6 points for the Tigers. And if we put 2 on the board right now, that's the end of the game. They will not get to kick it off again. All right, here we go. 2-point try. And snap, they're going to fake. And Rodney's not going to get there. So the Mustangs will get a return here. Maybe one more play. And, you know, I get we want to try some different plays there. But I think you just give that ball to Noah and let him run right up the middle. Or run off tackle in between Davis and Englehart, I think it was, on that side. They've been blocking pretty good on the corner. Or Zach Large, that's who it was. And you just let him score those 2 and run that clock, and we go home. But we'll do it again. Kick it off. Give Noah one more practice kick. Let's see if I want to see him put this one to the 20 back there. He had that one good one that rolled all the way to the end zone. And as we were talking earlier, we play Plateau Valley on Friday, and West Grand is the only team that's beat Plateau Valley this year. And Noah, that one's kind of sidewinder. It's going to hit off his hand again and go out of bounds. That's another lucky break for the Tigers. Oh, really for them, I guess. If that one would have rolled all the way down to the goal line, that would have been unfortunate.
Makes it 1st and 10 for the Mustangs to their own 20.
Okay, here we go. West Grand, 13 seconds. Can they put one in the end zone? I think I'd be putting Noah about the 40-yard line on the other side of the field just in case. And they're going to throw it. He's going to get it. And, oh, that's why Israel's going to get the tackle. And they're going to call a timeout. Mitch wants to give them a little more time. I guess that wasn't Mitch that called the timeout.
29-yard gain. It'll be 1st and 10 Mustangs on their own 49.
I'm telling you. You either send the house here or you put at least 2 guys on the goal line back there. Make sure they don't score.
What would you do?
Little prevent defense.
I don't know. I don't know.
Tackle him?
What would I do
Yeah, what would you do? Would you Send put the two guys house way or- back, or you send them all rush out?
I'd send 2 guys back and the rest of the people.
Noah's going a ways back now.
Yeah.
Well, I'd have Noah a little farther, and then I'd have someone.
Uh-oh. Tyreek Hill carted off the field. It's that turf.
I just found out yesterday that.
Another torn ACL yesterday.
Yep. Here we go. Pass coming again. He's going to throw it outside. Oh, Zach was going to lay the boom on Drake, but he dropped it.
Second and 10 on the 49. 2 seconds remaining in the game.
Okay, last play of the game coming up here.
Well, I heard the whistle and I jumped.
Okay, here we go. Are they going to throw the brown bomb here? Maybe a little hook and ladder? He's going to heave it down the field. Noah's going to pick this off. Oh! Goes through the wickets into the ground. But way to be there. Tigers are going to win.
Hayden Tigers 50. West Carolina State 12.
So 50-12, the Tigers get the win.
Our homecoming week. Please join us for the Pittsburgh Barbecue
Whoops.
game until 8 o'clock.
You are welcome, Claudel. I will do as much as I can, whenever I can. Thank you guys for joining us. As you can hear, Superintendent Owen, Macho Volleyball tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Pee Wee Football Championship here at 6:30.
Hi.
Addie wanted to say hi. So yeah, guys, thanks for joining us here for the JV football game. Hopefully West Grand drives home safe, and we will see you guys at the next one right here on Tiger Time.